Hey, thanks for tuning in. I wanted to share a recipe and it caught my eye because the title of the cookie is Gooey Buttery Red Velvet Cookies from Scratch. And I am going to go ahead and try it. I reviewed the ingredients and I was surprised to see that the cookie needed 1 box of cream cheese, and I have never had a cookie that had cream cheese in the whole batter before, so this will be interesting. I know I've used cream cheese before in my pecan tarts in the shell, and they turn out so good. They're really creamy and buttery shells. So I imagine for this one, this is going to be a star ingredient. So this is just plain cream cheese that I got from Target, and it's going to be going into the cookie. So let's review the ingredients. So 2 1/4 cup flour. So this is my flour here, gold medal flour. This is my all-purpose flour. 2 cups of sugar. This is my house sugar here. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder. So there's Ghirardelli 100% cocoa powder. And this is the first time I'll be using it, but I imagine it'll be excellent for this cookie. Okay, so 2 teaspoons baking powder, my house stock of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, just right here, 1/4 teaspoon salt. And we already talked about the cream cheese, so a whole block of 8 ounce of cream cheese. So this is what I had, but you can use any cream cheese, but probably not low fat. We're not trying to make a diet cookie, we're just trying to make a regular cookie. So just cream cheese, 8 ounces, 4 tablespoons of butter, just right here. And this butter is from Costco. I'll try to show you the box later, but this is the only butter I use. I don't try to use any other. It gets good results from this butter. So sweet cream butter from Costco. 1 egg, all right. 1 tablespoon red food coloring. So this is my house stock of red food coloring. It's by Loran Oils, and to get this amount, 4 fluid ounces, you probably just have to order it off the internet. Everything else comes like 1/10 of the size for $4, and this whole thing, if you're going to be doing a lot of red velvet stuff, is about $8. So I just keep a stock in the house. 1/2 cup confectioner sugar for rolling. So I have that. And then my other option, I'll probably do both, is Ghirardelli white chocolate chips to put as part of the setting in the cookie. All right, so in each one, I'm going to have my dry ingredients. So the 2 1/4 cup flour, 2 cups of sugar, 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, and 1/4 teaspoon salt. So I'm going to put that in here. That's my dry ingredient bowl. And then my wet ingredient bowl is 8 ounces of cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of butter, 1 egg, and red food coloring. That's 1 tablespoon red food coloring. I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to go ahead and put them in here. You'll see me hyperlapse it so that I can make the video a lot shorter. And then once each one is mixed in, then I mix both of them together. But first dry ingredients, then wet ingredients. And you'll see me do it. And I'll see you in a bit. I'm going to go ahead and hyperlapse the making of the recipe, and then I'll show you the ending, the end product. All right. Wasn't that the funnest? That hyperlapse. It cuts my videos down to almost 1/4 of what it would have been, and I like it that way. So I'm gonna go ahead. I cooked the cookies per recommendation, 350 for about 15 minutes, and of course only 1 layer. So if you put 2 layers, like 2 of these pans, you're gonna get wronged cookies. So 1 layer at a time. So luckily you could see behind me I have a double oven, so I put 1 layer on the top and 1 layer on the bottom, both at 350 for 15 minutes. So I took this one out. But what I'm going to do real quickly is, I didn't want to put these white chocolate chips on them while they were in the oven. I'm just going to do them after they're out, and then I'm just going to gently push them in so they don't melt too bad. But I really wanted two types of cookies here. I wanted powdered sugar cookies and then white chocolate chip adorned cookies. So I could already tell that the batter is chewy, ooey, and gooey. That's what the recipe said, and that's what attracted me to give the recipe a second look, because of its title, and then when I looked at it closer, the name, and when I looked at the ingredients closer, there was cream cheese in it. So I've never put cream cheese into the whole batter of the cookie. I've made cream cheese thumbprints, and those are just as delicious. And I've made cream cheese crust for my Filipino pecan tart. So I thought I'd give this a chance, and it's looking pretty good. Alright, so here is one cookie, and they're still pretty hot, so I'm going to be a little bit careful with them. So there you go. Let me see if I can show you the bottom of this without breaking it. So the bottom is pretty set. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and put them onto the tray, the cooling rack here. And definitely preheat that oven to 350, okay? Because if you put the cookies in without preheating it, then you're going to get a flattened cookie. So definitely preheat that oven to 350. And no more than 15 minutes, because if you do it more than 15, you're going to get a super crunchy cookie. So 15 minutes is pretty good. Okay, so here you go. Here is the gooey, buttery, red velvet cookies from scratch. So let's see if I can pick one up here without ruining it. There is the bottom. Here is a close-up of the top. Doesn't that look delicious? I already had some, so I already know that I can go ahead and endorse this recipe. And in the past, I've made red velvet cookies before, but to make it easier for me, I would make them from boxed red velvet mix. So this is red velvet cookies from scratch. Okay, so this is the other set that I put in the other oven, and these were the ones that I used to roll in confectioner sugar. So you couldn't see in the hyperlapse, but you did see maybe a little bit of me mixing the batter with the stand-up mixer, the handheld mixer. And then once that was done and the batter was fully mixed, I went ahead and squeezed them really hard, the cookies in the palm of my hand, and squeezed it hard, then shaped it. And at the end, you'll see like a little red ball right here. And so after that, then you kind of just roll it in the powdered sugar and then cook it in the powdered sugar, and then this is what you get. You get red velvet cookies set in powdered sugar. So this is a really pretty one. This one right here. I'm going to show this to you. That's the sides. And then this is the top. So this is really, really pretty. I'm glad I could feature this one for you. There you go. Isn't that pretty? And it tastes just as good. Lucky recipients get to eat this today. You know, I can't eat this all by myself, so someone will be getting a call today to come and pick this up. Lucky them. So let's just review the ingredients again, and I'll let you go. 2 1/4 cup flour, all-purpose flour. 2 cups of white sugar. 2 tablespoons of cocoa powder, 2 teaspoons of baking powder, 1/4 teaspoon salt, 8 ounces of cream cheese, 4 tablespoons of butter. So I promised to show you the butter that I get from Costco. This is the only one I use for all my cookies. So they definitely turn out much better. I feel they turn out much better when I use this butter, like for my Russian tea cakes and stuff. So that's 4 tablespoons butter, 1 egg, 1 tablespoon red food coloring, about 1/2 cup of confectioner sugar for rolling, and then the option of white chocolate chips for setting after the cookies are done. Okay, so here we go. Here is the cookies together. Powdered sugar or Ghirardelli white chocolate chips. Both are so yummy. Well, I hope that you try it one day and let me know how it goes for you. All right, take care.